Welcome back, everyone. My name's Crane Bramp. You're all brainiacs, and today on Indie Gaming Lunch, we're diving into the dungeon with Dark Quest. This is a tactical, turn-based, roguelike deck builder dungeon crawler. I think I got everything in there. Basically, this is my 11-year-old self DMing my first D&D games. Nothing but an old-fashioned dungeon crawl from room to room. There's either a fight, some corny dialogue before a fight, a trap that triggered a fight, or a random encounter. It was probably going to be a fight. Anyway, all jesting aside, Dark Quest is like a distilled dungeon crawl down to its basics. You need combat, you need encounters, you need dialogue, you need healing, and, well, you know what? That's about it. Well, you need characters. So, anyway, the link's in the description to the game's Steam page. I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Let's go on and jump right in. By the way, there's not anything much for options, just to show you. So when you hit play, you get 3 save slots. These are basically runs, and there is kind of meta progression within each run. You have characters that you need to unlock, so on and so forth. I've done 3 runs. I have 5 heroes. You start with 4. I just unlocked 1. And I've been to the Thieves Guild twice, which we'll talk about that. So we'll go on into slot 1 and go to normal.
Who dares challenge me?
Why, Crane Bram, sir. That's who challenges you. So this is your beginning screen. You got your cards over here. You can't really do anything. This is just for show right now. But what you're doing here is you're picking your party. It's a standard D&D 4-person party. You can click on... You can right-click on the characters to see everything from their abilities to the cards that they begin with. These little empty pips that you see up here, see that one is already filled. You can do card upgrades for both attacks and passive abilities for your characters as you go through and win battles and things like that. These are your attributes. You have strength, you have agility, you have intelligence, you have perception. You'll make rolls against these various encounters and things that you run into. So your barbarian is your tank. I'm going to pick him. We're going to take our ranged character. We're going to take the dwarf. I took the lancer last time, but I wasn't too pleased with him. And the wizard, who, although does not have hit points, has an electrical storm spell that does area damage that is stupid powerful when upgraded. Anyway, when you start your run, you start off in an area called the forest. There are other areas. We'll talk about those as we clear these as we go through. I don't know how far we're going to get. It's like any roguelike. You have good runs, you have bad runs. We may do 1 run this episode. We may do 2. Anyway, you start here. This is kind of like going into the forest, and this is your camp. And before you go into each section, you'll get some cards. So before you begin your run, you get a chance to begin your journey with the Elder or upgrade your camp. When you go through the run, when you complete a area, as part of your rewards, you will meet the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild will give you crystals. You can use crystals to upgrade your camp as well as upgrade actual locations on the map. So you can upgrade, for instance, the forest to make it give you better loot, easier battles, and so on and so forth. So let's take a look at upgrading the camp. You can start with 2 extra healing potions for 20 crystals. You can start with an extra dice roll. So these are re-rolls. They're kind of important. It really kind of depends. These are combat cards. These are, I forget what they're called, but they're global effect cards, basically. And then these are your healing potions. Note about healing. They call it healing, but there is no upper cap on your hit points. For example, my mage, he has 4 hit points right now. His max hit points aren't 4, though. If I decide to, quote-unquote, heal him, he just gets those extra hit points, and you can just keep climbing as high as you want. So it is a heal, but it's not a heal. It can be a heal. So I believe that we need to start with the 2 extra healing potions. I'm telling you, survivability is a big thing here. 100 extra gold. There's a goblin trader, but, you know, it's not that important. So we'll go on and begin. There's some lore there if you wanted to click on it. I'm not going to do it in the interest of time. You also meet the wagon merchant. You get to learn or upgrade a hero
Choose a
card.
hero.
So I'm going to choose my wizard. These are his attack cards and abilities that he will have inside of combat. So he has a tornado that does 1 to 2 magic damage per character on a line and stuns small units. The lightning storm that I talked about, 1 to 3 damage, 3 enemies. You can't be targeted by cards, and +1 magic resistance for all allies, +2 for self. So if I choose lightning storm, I get a pip here, and it goes up a level and does extra damage. My number of targets have never increased yet, but I did max the card out. It's pretty stupid powerful at max. The alchemist basically offers you a potion to quote-unquote restore 1 to 3 health. I'm going to give it to my lowest character. He gets 2. He now has 6. And then leave the camp, and we will be on our journey.
Great forest.
All right, so this is the forest. Basically, we're going to draw cards until we run out of things to do. That's basically how this goes. And if we make it to the end, then we'll get out of the forest and proceed on to the next area. So let's see what's in wait. We have the shrine. So you see a shrine dedicated to the spirits of the forest. Will they hear your prayers in these trying times? I can pray for healing. I can pray for a combat card, which is like a one-off card that lets you do things in combat. Or I can pray for an equipment card. I'm going to pray for healing. Always a good thing. And again, lowest person. We're going to do this.
7.
There we go. So if we weren't happy with that, we could spend a reroll on it. And the way that rerolls work, say that if that number on top was 1 to 5 and the bottom one was 6 to 10, if we spend a reroll, it actually subtracts 1 from the top number and makes failing less likely and gives you a reroll. So if I hit reroll now, that would change to only a 1 to fail and 2 to 10 to heal. And then you do have to select it for the action to actually happen. Good, he got 2, man. That gives him 7. An Elder Treant. I mean, a treant in the forest that seems different from the others. Its body creaks as it unfurls, revealing some gifts. It waits for you to choose in silence. Oh, so I can heal a character for 5 to 7, or I can refuse an attack the treant, acquire a rune. That is what the global things are. I feel like healing a character is a much better choice here. And I think I'm going to give that to the Barbarian. He is our tank. And believe me, once he gets his shit upgraded, he is pretty powerful. So, beautiful day. The sun is the encounters can be good or bad. Birds are singing and all feel grand. What a day. Increases the party's health by 1. Hey, man, I'm good for that. Sometimes they call it increasing. Sometimes they call it healing. It's kind of weird. Noise behind the bushes. You're startled by unusual sounds emerging from the trees and bushes behind you. Is there somebody doing nasty back there? Are they worth investigating? There may be treasure or worse. These are random. You never get any idea what the chance is. It may just be 50-50. Oh, okay. Sometimes you do get a roll. So a large grizzly bear roars, must have been Pestly Woodcon, or a combat card. Don't roll a 1. 7. Acquire a combat card. Your attacks deal maximum damage for this battle, +2 armor and magic resistance for 1 person. I think clarity would be the best one right now. Up, here we go. Our first attack. A savage bear emerges from the woods, surprisingly silent. How did a bear learn to sneak like that? Well, bears and woods, act fast. So I can either deny this encounter or I can attack the bear and level up a hero, basically. I mean, we need to start leveling up our people. Combat is an important part of this. Okay, so he's got 7 points. He's got 1 physical armor. That's the number on top. He has 1 magical armor. He has 1 physical armor. He has none. 8 hit points, 7 points of health, 15 points of health, 8 points of health, and just 7. If it's purple, that's the next person to attack. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do... Who's actually... You know what? We're going to take the dwarf, and we're going to attack. Now, when you attack, you have a choice to select where you're going to stand and how you're going to attack them. Flanking does seem to do extra damage. So So we're going to run over here. We're going to attack him. That'll also put somebody up there with armor so that hopefully it doesn't attack our weaker characters. We're going to take our barbarian and we're going to put him on the other side for 2 to 3 body damage. 2. Very nice. And then the archer is going to take a pot shot over there. It also gives you a chance to move. Which position? Right there. Sometimes the hitboxes when you're selecting stuff are a little bit weird and I just haven't learned them yet. So learn or upgrade a hero card. We're going to keep going with him. 2 to 4 damage for 3 enemies now. Thorns.
Test your perception.
So these are quite common. They're just encounters where you roll against some attribute. So sometimes, so I can either take this or I could re-roll. He's got 15 health. I'm not going to spend a re-roll for that. I'll take 1 damage. That's not a big deal. All right. Pack of wolves. All right. So we're going to take that attack. These guys are fairly weak. So I'm hoping that we can just... Well, we took most of them out. He attacks the barbarian. The barbarian is just going to basically bitch slap him and he's out of there. So we'll learn or upgrade a hero card. It may seem easy now. You're going to want to get your combats out of the way early. So, hey man, we're still 3 to 6 magic damage on 3 enemies. The blacksmith eyes you as you approach. Well met. What do you need? Shoot, I'll take a free equipment card. So +1 armor for everyone at the start of battle, or +2 magic shields. For now, +1 armor. Vast majority of your attacks early game are going to be physical. As we move into the next areas, especially the 3rd area, magic attacks are going to get much more common.
Barbarian.
Skull of Fate. Skull of Fate is basically just a fucked up magic 8-ball.
3.
I told you. 3 to 4. You know what? I'm going to spin that reroll.
8.
There we go. Heal for 1. An ambush. The force come alive as tendrils snake and lash towards you. Prepare yourselves. Ambush, upgrade hero card, and an attack card. I will take that. That's a double reward. All right. Tell you what, you already know what it is. By the way, teleport is a passive, so let me go on and get myself out of combat, and then you bitches take that right there. Yeah, all y'all go to see your plant maker. The seed god, or whatever it happens to be. Let me get out here and intercept him. The barbarian can take care of himself. And he will go on and attack. He will go on and shoot. And move over here. And there we go. Easy as pie. Relish it while it happens. Okay, so learn or upgrade a hero card. Back with the wizard, maxing it out 4 to 8 magic damage for 3 enemies. That is so important to max out early game if you're playing the wizard. I'm just telling you. So upgrade an attack card. We're going to go with him, and we're going to go 3 to 4 body damage on his attacks. The Thieves Guild. We have completed this little area. We'll gain 4 to 6 crystals. We could upgrade the forest. I will show you. So you can unlock and acquire the Overwhelm Blade, increase all single hero healing in this area, blah, 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 blah. So go back. That's not what I want to do. I just want to take my crystals and go. I want to upgrade the camp first. Leave the forest. So I could go to a random area, or we could just push through in order. We're just going to push through in order. So we're going to do Undead Ruins next.
Undead Ruins.
All right, same thing. Back in a little kind of
Skull of Fate.
yeah, Skull of Fate. Okay, never mind. I'll say nothing happens. That's good. Is anybody low on health? They are not. Food and water. So this is both of these. So let's take the lowest. We'll do the wizard. Yeah, and then the dwarf. That gets them each up 1.
Barbarian, test your perception.
The last time I came through here, there were way too many traps.
2.
Yeah. I just got this healing. We gotta upgrade a hero, man. Can't leave everybody weak. The farther you go in, it's just like like a dungeon crawl. The deeper it goes, the worse it gets. Yeah, take that right there. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? You did not like that. All right, so I tell you what. That'll make sure and take him out. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Yeah, we'll go on and get him up there to flank. Also, movement does not seem... There doesn't seem to be any movement range. If you want to get there and there's a clear path, you can do it. And then we're going to move over here to give us a little bit better... I don't know if cover works in this game, but I try to play it like it does. There's not a help and there's not a lot of documentation. So party upgrade a learner, upgrade a hero card.
Choose a hero.
We start working on our tank now. Attacks back once every 3 additional attack. Why don't we do attack back? We know he's going to get attacked. And if he can start getting free attacks for being in the thick of battle, I think that'll work. Empty room, we usually get a chance to search these. It can be good or bad.
Perception. 6.
I will take that 40 to 60 gold. Small chest. We'll go on and open it. Another 40 to 60. Thieves Guild, I will take those crystals. Some bookshelves. Test party strength. Feel a draft emanating from behind a large bookshelf. A secret passage.
Barbarian, test your strength.
All right, 4 to 10.
2.
You idiot.
1.
Really? Fine. I'm a weak...
Barbarian, test your
remember what I said?
perception.
This thing was full of traps last time. Oh, it's just gotta be the wizard. That doesn't feel very random to me. You know what? While we're here... Yeah, you can heal right before battle. So, let's go on an attack. We can upgrade a hero. You already know what it is. Oh, he gets out the gate early. Okay, that's fine. Oh, absolutely calamitous for them. How about that for a word? Calamitous. How often do you hear that in regular everyday banter? That really hurt for the frickin' dwarf. Learner, upgrade a hero
Select
card.
a character.
Let's go with him. Attacks back every 2 weapon attacks. Next one, obviously it seems, will be attack back every time. Empty room. Let's search it.
Test your perception. 9.
Nice. Combat card. Maximum damage again, always.
Wizard, test your perception.
Yeah.
6.
There we go. Wizard doing the thing. The armies of the undead have gathered in the path that leads out of the ruins, preventing your exit. The only way forward is through them. You ready your weapons. Bring it on, bitches. Waka. Hey, how dare you bum rush everybody? Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, take that right there. All right, let's go on, and of course... Now, I do have this problem every once in a while where it's really hard to get a selection behind the cards if the monster gets in the wrong spot. Really kind of is a pain. And actually, hold on. 50% to do double damage on your next attack. We'll take that. Oh, nice. Took him out. And then... yeah, let's do that. Maximum damage. And then we'll move over there. Doesn't seem to be attacks of opportunity. All right, so that is a new round, and the wizard leads off with nothing. I forgot it's once per frickin'... okay, now that I can actually see, I can go on and attack him. I probably should have went and got the other dude, but I knew that he was going to attack back, and then we'll go on and hit the body damage. You don't have to move. You can select the square that you're standing in and just stay there. I just move by habit, I guess.
The character.
Yeah, counterattack. Every attack. All right, so upgrade an attack card. How are we doing? Yeah, I'll go on and take that. We'll just make him our tank.
Dragon.
Oh, okay, yeah, the bone dragon. We might give him some healing. Go on and attack. All right, the wizard has got to come out swinging, hopefully. And take out, yes, those dudes. Ow, that hurt. All right, so how are we going to do this? Obviously, the barbarian needs to lead. Attacks deal maximum damage. There we go. And then he comes in for a flank attack. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. You know what? You got boned, bone dragon. All right, so let's get a ruin. Your first kill heals your character by 1. By the way, these seem to be the same thing. All 3 times that I've come through, my cards, my runes have been the same. So for at least certain encounters, they seem to be the same. Shambling undead monsters. Well, let's heal him and go on an attack and get that hero upgrade. All right, you lead off with you know what. Very, very nice. Man, y'all gotta quit with hitting the wizard, man. No path. Okay, not really sure why that was weirding out like that, but maybe I just didn't notice. It just seemed like it was there. Anyway, oh my gosh, look at the archer. I was gonna put some points into him. You can resurrect characters if you lose them, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I gotta get his ranged a little bit better, and later on he gets a chance to do multi-attack. Sacrifice one of your heroes and I'll gift you 2,000 gold. No. And I don't know if they come back from that. I've never done that. If they come back from that, because you get a chance like at the end of every section to resurrect a character, or sometimes there's an encounter, that might be worth it. But that feels like, give me $2,000 and he's never coming back again, so. Oh, get absolutely sconed! See what I'm saying about the wizard? Alright, you know, I'm going to... yeah, so split shot is what I was talking about. So I'm going to take that. Barrels, a handful of barrels. Let's break them. The barrels are empty or acquire a combat card. I will absolutely take that. Attacks deal maximum damage this round. That just seems so good for the combat, especially for the frickin' barbarian. He's still got 1 health, man. He's still got 1 health. That is really a problem. I don't think he has any healing potions. Yeah, see? Cemetery, get a chance to revive a hero if he was there. It really sucks because he's still got 1 health. I almost wish he would have just gone on and died before that. 5 and above to open it. That's a 50-50. I'll take that. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Not worth spending a reroll on. There we go. Here you have party by 1 to 2. Doesn't help much, but it helps some. And leave the Undead Ruins. Go to the Goblin Caves.
Goblin Caves.
We're having a pretty good run this time. I will say that my very first run through, I was really unsure how the mechanics were. Took me a little while to get used to it, but once I did get used to it, my second run was really good, and this third one, this is my fourth maybe, turned out real good. Oh, why has the dwarf got to test his intelligence? I disappear for 3 to 4 turns. The problem is he doesn't have much of a chance if I do reroll. Fine. You can run away. Let's hope we don't have too much stuff.
Test your perception.
50-50. I'm gonna have to re-roll that.
10.
There we go. Because if it did 3 and hit him, you know what? We need to heal him. Then he would have been dead. So.
Goblin Vault. You will need a key to enter here.
All right. I still haven't discovered that. I ran into that last time. And here's the Goblin Merchant. We will trade. I usually buy a healing potion, but we're doing pretty good. Adds 1 on attack cards with body damage. I'll take that. You know what? We're gonna try. And there's the dwarf back. We'll enter the tunnel. We always want to enter tunnels. We're gonna attack. These goblins have been messing with me the whole time. Holy ball sacks! That's a lot of goblins. Yeah, that's a lot, man. I think what I'm going to do is bring the barbarian down here. That hopefully... Nope. I was hoping it would aggro the people in the corner. Apparently, that was like a forlorn thing. So we'll choose him, him, and him. That helps out. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have attacked him, homeboy, so... I can't believe I selected the square behind him. He's like, you know what? I have so much contempt for you. I will walk all the way around. You know what? We'll do that, and we'll back up to here. I probably should have teleported the wizard, but you know what? We got to look at a roll, and that'll work. Upgrade an attack card.
A character.
What do we got? 3 to 5 body damage ranged. Yeah, we're going to 5 to 6 body damage. We're maxing the tank out. Empty cave. We'll continue. Tunnel passage. Of course we want to go down the tunnel. Of course we went in the goblin lair. You step on your toes and escape. Upgrade a hero.
5.
Okay, I'll burn 1.
8.
Well, there you go. You know what? That was worth burning 1 for.
Choose a hero.
Yeah, definitely updoing his area damage. Or multi-attack, whatever you want to call it. Man, I gotta enter him. It's an empty cave. That's fine. Thieves Guild. There we go. I'll gain those 14 to 18 crystals. That's 46 crystals when we get back to the camp to do some upgrading. Oh, here we go again. Upgrade. Tell you what, the barbarian took some damage, but they got pretty much wrecked out of that between the archer and the wizard. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna start working on the dwarf's attack. He's kind of very ignored right now. Fake gold.
1.
No, that's fine. I don't necessarily. I'm not gonna get upset about that. Enter the tunnel as oh, there we go. Actually got something worth it by checking those tunnels.
I have an offer for you.
No,
What is your
no,
reply?
no. Everybody's doing good. All right. We'll do upgrade a hero. The barbarian is having issues, so let's see what we can do. Get absolutely stomped. Oh, So that hurt the dwarf pretty bad. So
Select a character.
let me see. Spike barrel. Turn back 2/3 body damage. Exploding barrel. Let's do exploding barrel. That's another area attack. Gas trap. Let's see what happens.
7.
I guess maybe the wizard? He can't heal. For like 2 to 3 turns or something like that.
Archer, roll the skull of fate.
You're gonna make me.
6.
Okay, nothing happens. I was gonna say, don't kill me with the Skull of Fate card. Oh, we might not make this one, guys. We are hurting right now on health. And it's a lot of enemies. He's gonna attack next. He's probably gonna attack us, so let's get the lightning storm off. And yep, that's what I figured. He's gone. There was nothing I could do about that. Literally. Nothing I could do. Yeah, let's go on and do that. Gets rid of him. He's out of there with the retaliatory strike. And he's gone with a ranged attack. But we lost somebody. So learn or upgrade a hero card. We'll go with him. More damage to his area of effect. Multi-shot, whatever you want to happen to call it. Enter the tunnel.
King will be most pleased to see you.
You know, we're going to die probably, but we're going to fight the Goblin King. So first thing I'm going to try to do, wizard, is do my wizard thing and GTFO. And then, yeah. Oh, this is going to hurt. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead, man. So, yeah. This ain't going to go well. Yeah, I'll go hide behind the table, but it doesn't matter because there's no movement, so... let's move over here and maybe get some armor and stuff, and, yeah, die? Yeah, pretty much.
That's the best you can do.
That pretty much is the best we can do, apparently. All right, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. It's quite a long run, man, but it was a good one. I'll try to put some timestamps on it, man. I appreciate you guys showing up, hanging out, spending some time, man. I appreciate a like and subscribe as you go out the door. Raquel Artist, either way, have a great day. I'll see you next time on Indie Gaming Lunch.